Here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Goku and Daishinkan have been locked in a dimension very different from the dimension they came from. The High Priest Daishinkan would find out about it. This is the perfect place to become beings of great power, or the perfect place to die. Why does Daishinkan-sama say that? In this dimension, time stops much faster. One day outside of this dimension here is 50 years. Goku wanted to be very surprised by what the High Priest said. You being an angel, nothing will happen to you, but I'll die because of my age. Don't worry, it's Goku. Just like you said, being an angel and the High Priest, I can grant you eternal youth. Daishinkan extended his hand, making Goku possess eternal youth. Meanwhile, in the realm of everything was Zeno-sama, who didn't seem all happy about his victory. I feel that something's not right. Despite having those locked up pesky people, I don't feel safe. At that moment, one of his guardians would snap him out of his thoughts. Great Zeno-sama, the remaining 11 gods of destruction heard about the death of the god Beerus. What do we do? One thing Daishinkan was right about was to create a new divine hierarchy. Do you plan to create a new hierarchy, Great Zeno-sama? That's right. I'll put the demon assassin in charge. He'll have the same authority as me. If he wants to destroy any universe, it is his right. The Guardians would be a little scared to hear that the being would rule the new hierarchy would be the demon assassin. To be able to invoke the killer demon, I need his powers, so it's time to form the true king of everything. The Guardians would obey. Beginning to merge, the 12 universes would tremble. At that moment, an opposing being would be observed. That's right, it was the battle form of the King of Everything. It's time! I, the King of Everything, Zeno-sama. I break the universal seal and invoke you, killing demon. At that moment, everything around him began to be destroyed. Lightning, fireballs, lightning fell everywhere. It was the power of a truly powerful being. At that moment, a being with the appearance of a child appeared in front of everyone.
Oh, this fresh air! After such a long time, return to the earthly world.
Zeno-sama would stand in front of Mizuko. Long time no see, Mizuko, the demon slayer. Both of them would collide their gazes, and an incredible pressure would fall on the whole realm of everything. That's right, the power they gave off was extremely impressive.
Original king of everything! Did you free me?
That's right. I did it because you will rule the new divine hierarchy. You'll have the same authority as mine. Mizuko was a little surprised.
Why this behavior? Millions of years ago you almost gave your life to seal me, and now you set me free.
The only thing you should know is that I'm not Zeno-sama. Mizuko would be much more surprised to know that the being in front of him had enough power to control a king at all. Meanwhile, in Universe 7, there was Vegeta as the new god of destruction. However, this was very thoughtful, as all gods have a guardian angel. However, Vegeta had none. But from one moment to the next, a portal would be in front of that. Vegeta would be on guard. But this would leave one of Zeno-sama's guardians. We regret not being able to send you a guardian angel sooner, but the angelic realm is far away from these universes. I understand. Don't worry. She will be your new guardian. At that moment, Mikoshin would appear in front of Vegeta.
So you'll be my apprentice from this moment on. I hope you're not like the other gods who only like to sleep.
She is a guardian that exceeds the level of Daishinkan, but since there were no angels left, she was the only one who accepted. Vegeta would be surprised to learn that a being much more powerful than the great priest Daishinkan-sama would be his teacher. Thank you very much. Of course I'm not like the other gods. I like to train to someday become the most powerful Saiyan of the 12 universes.
That's the attitude I like. Who will be great partners?
Well, I'm retiring. The Guardian would leave again to the realm of the whole.
Well, starting tomorrow, we'll begin training.
We'd better start from this very moment. Vegeta would throw himself against Mikoshin, who would dodge each of his blows with incredible ease. Mikoshin would stop Vegeta at any moment.
I can see that you use much more head when attacking, but your style is not the Ultra Instinct. Your style will be the Ultra Ego.
Ultra Ego?
That's right! Your body will control 100% of the destructive energy, being able to disintegrate any being that only touches your aura. It is a maximum defense and attack.
Vegeta would be surprised by the state in which the angel was going to help him reach.
I've never heard of something like the Ultra Ego. Whis never mentioned anything like that to us.
So you met Whis, one of my younger brothers. He wasn't able to teach you that state because only the renegade angels know it, and Whis as well as the other angels only master the doctrine or state of Ultra Instinct.
Only master? Are you?
Mikoshi, without letting Vegeta finish, would say to him,
That's right! I'm capable of using the Ultra Instinct as well as the Ultra Ego.
At that moment, Mikoshi would increase his power a little bit by changing his doctrine, making his aura a little bit more destructive. Vegeta would be in shock, feeling such pressure.
As you can see, this is the doctrine of the Ultra Ego. Its destructive power is incredible, but if you face a being that dominates 100% the Ultra Instinct, both energies will be neutralized, and only the being that has more experience or power will win.
As of today, I'll be the most powerful Saiyan that has ever existed in the 12 universes.
Meanwhile, on planet Earth, Chi-Chi was very worried about the disappearance of Goku. That's right, it had already been 2 days in which nothing had known of Goku. Meanwhile, in Universe 6, the God Destroyer Champa was disintegrating all the planets that were in its path. That's right, he was furious to learn of the death of his brother.
Damn it! Why did that Beerus die? It's true, we didn't get along, but he was my brother, and I can't do anything because the King of Everything would eliminate me in a few seconds. Damn it! Mr. Champa, please calm down. We don't know what happened. We only received that communication.
Returning to the time room, 4 days had already passed, which was the equivalent of 200 years. That's right, the power of both had grown in an impressive way, but the one that obtained more results was the Saiyan Goku. As his body was designed for battles, his Zenkais were amazing, being able to defeat any angel without any difficulty. But he was still far from the power of Daishinkan and much farther from the power of Zeno-sama fused.
Daishinkan-sama, we've trained for so many years, but in spite of that, I don't feel that my strength is increasing as much as it was in the beginning.
From what I've researched, you Saiyans need enhancing transformations to be able to increase your power.
I understand. That means I should just adopt Ultra Instinct as my base state.
You're right. You are Goku.
Since Goku was the only one to be in Ultra Instinct, to be able to obtain better results, however, Goku was not the only one. Since Daishinkan was able to achieve a new transformation, being able to overcome the power of a Supreme Guardian. His power was so much that even Son Goku would be surprised.
The power that Daishinkan-sama is releasing is impressive. I can't believe it.
After a big explosion, we could see Daishinkan, who had an intimidating appearance.
This is my maximum power, and even with this power, we're not able to get out of this place.
Don't worry, Daishinkan-sama. Rest assured that we'll get out of this place and take revenge on that imposter who calls himself the King of Everything.
Goku and Daishinkan-sama began to train in a very arduous way, but in the same way Goku Saiyan had grown his tail. That's right, because he needed a new evolution. That's right, without Goku or Daishinkan noticing, Goku Saiyan's tail had grown. One day both were training, and at that moment Daishinkan would throw a white energy sphere which Goku would dodge. However, Goku would return to observe the whole explosion. But to Daishinkan's surprise, Goku began to transform into a giant Ozaru.
What the hell? From what I understand, they only transform when they possess their tails. Or Goku doesn't possess a tail before he entered this place.
The immense Ozaru began to attack Daishinkan, who, by miracle, was able to dodge a large sphere of energy. But in the distance, you could see a large explosion that, if it had been outside that dimension, would have been able to destroy 6 universes together without any problem.
Damn, that power that Lord Goku's releasing is impressive. It surpasses mine with ease, but he's not able to control it.
Daishinkan would try to make Son Goku come to his senses. However, he was not able to do it, and from one moment to another, Goku managed to catch Daishinkan, starting to slowly crush him.
Goku! Don't forget our mission! How can we let that miserable dwarf get away with his mission?
Daishinkan-sama.
That's right, Goku. You can control him. I trust you. The gigantic Ozoru would release the Great Priest. That's right, Goku was able to release his Ozoru state. At that moment, a great light would illuminate the whole dimension, and at that moment, a being with an opposing appearance would appear in front of Daishinkan. That's right, Goku's power was incredible, but something had noticed his fur and hair, since his fur was a purple color, and while his hair was a red color. At that moment, Goku would return to observe Daishinkan.
Thank you very much for making me come back to my Daishinkan. The power that I possess now is incredible. So this is what he meant when he said that I should be an empowering transformation.
Daishinkan was amazed by the bestial power that Son Goku was emanating. Goku! His power is awesome. His power is capable of even defeating the king altogether before absorbing his counterpart.
Don't be surprised with so little, Daishinkan. This is only 45% of all my power in this transformation. I can still unleash more power.
Daishinkan would be much more surprised by the words of Goku. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of Everything, a meeting would be held to introduce Mizuko, who would be responsible for monitoring any anomaly in all universes. At the end of the meeting, the god Champa, without enduring more, would stand up.
Great Zeno-sama! With the respect you deserve, what happened to my brother Beerus?
We don't want to talk about that right now. The meeting's over. Please leave at this time.
I want an explanation right now! I don't want to leave without knowing what happened to Beerus.
At that moment, with a cold look, he would disintegrate the destroyer god Champa, leaving all the other gods frightened.
If they do not comply with the orders of the great Zeno-sama, I will take care of it myself, eliminating them one by one.
He's a monster! His power is abominable! Mizuko would hear the words of the god Vermouth.
You're mistaken. I'm the same demon.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video.